Yeah, and it looks like they're going to continue to slowly weaken, but if you're in western Connecticut as they move in, yeah, for sure,
We'll
you
hear
can get a
something, yeah.
downpour, rumble of thunder, but I think the severe weather threat for most of the state is fairly low. There is still a severe thunderstorm watch, though, for Litchfield County. So let me show you what's going on here on the radar, and you'll see no warnings within our borders. There is, again, a watch until 11 o'clock for Litchfield County. Now, the storm that previously had a tornado warning attached to it, this is what it's doing right now. It's almost completely fallen apart. So right on cue, moving into an air mass here over Connecticut that is less favorable for storms. They're starting to crumble. So we're seeing some showers, some downpours, certainly some rumbles of thunder here around Danbury and Bethel, but this is not severe weather, not enough to cause any wind damage, not enough to cause any hail damage, no hail associated with them. This is definitely a stronger storm as we see what's about to move into Litchfield County. And we'll zoom in, we'll show you it's actually raining pretty good, some thunder right now for Sharon up through Canaan. And if we time out kind of the worst part of that storm that's just about to move into Kent, that would put it into Cornwall at about 10:46, Litchfield at about 10:54, and Torrington at 10:58. That's assuming that it makes it this far east, because there is a chance that this just kind of starts to lift and crumble as it moves through. So some areas will see a shower, a downpour, a rumble of thunder, and many will get very little, maybe a sprinkle, if not anything at all. Some towns will stay completely dry tonight as this comes through. Meanwhile, we're really dodging a bullet, because look at the storm reports over the last 6 to 12 hours or so. I mean, I widen out the picture and it's almost overloading my computer with too much information. These are all reports of damaging winds caused by thunderstorms, and we're right between that line of storms and Claudette, as we talked about a little bit earlier. Winds of 45 miles per hour. That storm, no direct impact to us other than making it feel more humid. Low temperatures tonight, right around 70 degrees, feeling very humid out there, and we'll see some additional showers as we head through the day tomorrow. So let's talk about the timing of that. Again, as those showers and storms move through tonight, they'll start to kind of break apart. By tomorrow morning, we're seeing, I'd say, mostly cloudy skies or a mix of sun and clouds. And as we head through the day, we'll increase our chances of seeing a few scattered showers. So it's not a total washout. It's not raining from start to finish, but at least you're grabbing your umbrella from time to time. I think as we head into the late afternoon, it's probably a little bit wetter. And then by the early evening, this is 6 o'clock, we're starting to try to dry things out. So if you've got, any outdoor sporting events, I know there are so many. I know there are so many because so many of you are writing to me on Facebook and Twitter and email and asking me if they're okay. Outdoor graduation ceremonies, those are going on too. And I think we should be okay heading into Tuesday evening. There might be a leftover shower or sprinkle in spots, but generally we'll be in the drying process. And then we'll start to see more sunshine as we head through your Wednesday. We're also going to see a big change in the humidity. It's been pretty steamy the last couple of days, and it will be when you wake up tomorrow. But look what happens as we head towards the end of the day. Down we go, starting to feel more comfortable as you're sitting down to dinner, and it looks like that more refreshing air mass is going to stick around for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesday, high temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. Taking a look at the 7-day forecast, we've got lots of sunshine for your Thursday and Friday. Look at those low temperatures dropping back into the 50s again. Again, open the window kind of weather. The warmth and humidity both return heading into this upcoming weekend. High temperatures returning into the mid to upper 80s. There is a shower or thunderstorm chance both days this weekend. However, it's going to be that typical summertime stuff that we get all the time, hit or miss. Some towns get a downpour, others may stay completely dry, and highs in the low 80s at the Connecticut shoreline heading into this weekend, guys.